Hi, my name is Ryan Lane, and welcome to my review channel. So for today's movie, I will be reviewing Alien Romulus, directed by Fede, Álvazrez, and starring Cailee, Spaeny, David Jonsson, Archie, Renaud, Isabela, Merced, Fearn, and Aileen. So, set sometime after the events of Alien, but before the events of Alien, Twisters Eat Your Heart Out, Romulus follows Rain, played by Cailee Spaeny, and her android brother Andy, get it, played by David Jonsson, as they attempt to escape from the sunless hellhole that is the Jonsson Star Space Colony. To do so, she'll team up with fellow miners Tyler, played by Archie Renaud, Kay, played by Isabela Merced, Bjorn, played by Fearn, and Navarro, played by Aileen. They will team up to raid a seemingly derelict space station to acquire the necessary materials to get off of Jonsson Star and get to a much nicer space colony. Yeah, easy in, easy out. You know, so long as there aren't any quadrupedal aliens with acid for blood lurking on board. Which I'm sure there aren't, you know. So let's get this out of the way. This film looks amazing, and it sounds amazing too. All the production design, it feels tactile and lived in, and just the Jonsson Star colony itself, it looks amazing. Like, it feels reminiscent of Blade Runner. Ridley Scott, Fede Álvazrez is a great director to pick up the mantle from Ridley Scott, despite taking on relatively small projects in terms of scale. Like this guy, he's done Don't Breathe and that one movie, I can't remember the name of it for the life of me. I'm going to kick my ass sometime later, but it's the one where, you know, the lady, she's in Florida and she has to fight off gators during a hurricane. Like, oh, Crawl. Yes, Crawl. Like, Don't Breathe and Crawl. Like, Fede Álvazrez, he's known for more smaller scale projects, but he is exceptionally confident with the bigger stuff. And he is amazing. And the fact, this film only cost $80 million to make. This film is one of the best looking $80 million movies I've seen since last year's The Creator. All the sound design, the film does a good job of modernizing the look of the original Alien movie while still maintaining internal consistency. Like, I want to live in this world, you know, were it not for the fact that I'd have to live with a soulless monster that only cares about itself. Plus, the xenomorph would be a real pain in the ass. So, narratively speaking, the film isn't quite as creative as its visuals. The film borrows liberally from both the original Alien and Fede Álvarez's Don't Breathe. The characters, the story structure follows the spine of Alien, and the characters' economic anxieties are borrowed from Don't Breathe. But yet, this also manages to be a positive, as well as this helps lead to some pretty creative set pieces, especially involving the facehugger aliens. Plus, Fede Álvarez uses zero gravity to amazing effect. Like, just seeing, like, just how the actors navigate the environment through zero gravity. I don't want to spoil too much, but it's really creative and breathes some new life into this pretty old series, 4.5-decade-old series. And also, he manages to add to the lore of the series and help keep it like from feeling like, oh, we had an original movie, but we didn't know how to market it, so we rebranded it into an Alien sequel. Like, no, this film feels like it belongs in the Alien universe, like with some lore added courtesy of an android called Rook. And plus, the third act, like I said, it's kind of ripped a tad clean from the original Alien. But there is one heck of a visual that had me going, what the fuck is that? So performance-wise, David Jonsson is the best actor out of the entire ensemble. Like, he brings a lot of physicality to the role of Andy, an android who's conflicted between his desire to care for Rain and also his desire to care for Wayland Yutani's interests. And seeing him try to navigate between those two is endlessly fascinating. And Rain, played by Cailee Spaeny, brings equal parts grit and vulnerability to the role. And together with Jonsson, they have great chemistry together. You believe their bond, that they've known each other for years. And just seeing them trade dad jokes with each other is endlessly hilarious. Also, Archie Renaud, he brings empathy and a touch of cold-hearted practicality to the role of Tyler. And Isabela, Merced, Spike, Fearn, and Aileen Wu, they don't get a lot of characterization to work with. Nothing we haven't seen before in movies like these, but they still given good performances. And I still, wanted them to survive and was on the edge of my seat. It's like, oh no, they're gonna die. They're gonna die. Oh, they're not gonna die. Oh my God, they're gonna die. Like, again, this film gets it what it needs to get right, and what it doesn't get right, it doesn't muck up too badly. So, though it owes a creative debt to the original Alien, Alien Romulus still benefits from Fede Álvazrez's creative direction and impressive production value. So with all that in mind, I will be giving Alien Romulus 4 out of 5 stars. Anyway, thank you for watching. Have a good rest of your day. If you like this review and would like to see more like it, be sure to like and subscribe and leave a comment down below. And for today's comment section prompt of the day, what is your favorite Alien movie and why?